protecting our rivers really is sacred. In fact, I would draw your attention to page 12, which really is alarming on the levels of heavy metals, and the attention should be on lead, because lead has very negative effects on health. In fact, if Kenyans even browse now and check the effects of lead on health, we are going to have overflowing requests for compensation. So the recommended or allowable limit is 15 micrograms per liter, and here we have 3 to 98. In fact, if you compute using 3 milligrams per ml, it's actually an insane number. That means the amount of lead that is getting to the people downstream on Athi River is actually unacceptable, and the authorities that are have been mandated by our constitution to do this, to regulate, to ensure water quality, to ensure there is no discharge to our rivers. These officers actually need to be prosecuted. If you just look briefly at the effects of lead, even on the reproductive health, to men, low sperm count, to women, premature births, stillbirths, it's actually a neurotoxin, and it causes irreversible damage to the nervous system. So what we are seeing in our hospitals, in our casualties in these areas, as per this report, can actually be directly attributed to the water quality, which is getting to our people. And I repeat, these officers must be held accountable, because part of the petition is to seek compensation, and the officers who have been sitting and watching this happening, they need to be held to account. You cannot allow sewer, the effluents, discharged in our rivers, and we have people downstream who depend on these rivers for their livelihood. I come from Bere North, which is quite similar to Mwala constituency in terms of the environment, and I currently am facing a challenge with one of the main rivers, which is Ena. We're not a lot to do with pollution, but sand harvesting, water harvesting, water pumping upstream, and this is of great concern, and I must say I support this petition. The public, the people affected in Mwala constituency should be compensated. The officers who have been allowing this need to be held to account, and NEMA, water resource authorities, they need to explain why they are allowing this to happen. With that, Honorable Speaker, I beg to support, and I want to repeat, the quantities of lead in the river are unacceptable. In fact, something needs to be done urgently. This cannot be allowed to continue. I support.
Thank you. Before we get the next member, allow me to recognize in the speakers gallery this afternoon learners and teachers from Ikudha Boys Senior School from Kitui South, Kitui County. Welcome to the House of Parliament, to this House of Parliament as you observe our proceedings. Honorable members, join me in welcoming them to the House. The next speaker will be the member, Honorable Irene Mayaka, nominated member. On in the next one, Millie, the Minority Whip.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Madam Speaker, I wish, first of all, to recognize the presence of a student in the House, especially the young girls in the House. And I want to tell you that if you actually look down here, you can see very many women in the House. And not the bad girls, them they are good girls, I'm the only bad one. Madam Speaker, and we just want to encourage them that they know that they can make it. When we were growing up, some of us, if you came into Parliament,